Do I at least have an antidote? I do, okay. Hello there. Yeah, so I'm trying to look at everything, and I think, like, my plan is to make all of Lair into one cell. So that'll be like 1, and then the house is going to be 1 as well. And since Sanctuary is already 1 cell, so that's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's going to be 8, not 9, huh? I must have counted wrong. So for the hideout itself, the cove and the hideout, I want to see if they'll work for both of them to be a part of the 1 cell. I find that hard to believe that it will, but if it does, it'll be 8 cells. If it's not, then it's going to be 9. But I'm going to make Lair be a part of 1 cell, definitely, at the end of AXMing everything. So that way, though, at the end of the day, what that will mean is that, like, I won't require any of the vanilla textures. Everything will be associated within my mod, so which means that, like, everything in the meshes and textures will correlate with my mod. If you do not have them in there, you can't use anything. Now, I can keep the editor IDs. I don't think that that's the big picture. I think it's the meshes and textures that is the problem. So I think for the... Like, if I do want to make everything vanilla-based, in quotations, what I would do is I would keep everything AXM so that it doesn't interfere with anything, but I would keep them using the meshes and textures of the vanilla game. So I would have to revert them back. That's all that would mean. Because that's all I can do. I can't really do much of anything else, because if I try... Yeah, because if I try anything else, I don't think I can actually get away with it. Not that I'm trying to, but I'm trying to figure out, like, how it, like... We can go with Thundershock. Let's see here. Come on, go faster than that. Okay. There we go. Hey, I clicked the button and it didn't work. Alright, there we go. Now it's starting to work. There we go. Meanwhile, moving everything. So yeah, so that's the plan. Between everything, I think the, like, my ideas for the cove is really good. Whereas for the lair, it's going to be the most difficult. However, before I do anything in terms of the lair, like before I start trying to end up merging it all into one, pretty much, the plan is that I'm going to keep a backup of what I currently have. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and slowly start moving all of the areas towards where they correlate towards in the quote-unquote doors, pretty much. And then what I'll do is I'll check with the... I'll have to bring it up on the laptop, I guess, just to get the actual areas. But what I'll do is I'll try and get the actual locations. Like, in order for me to get the actual locations for each and every, like, piece in that cell, I'm going to have to use the laptop for that. Which will be fun. That's fine. I'm using a special attack, so that doesn't work. No, come on, man. There we go. All right. I'll use quick attack. First time ever using quick attack. There we go. Perfect. And I think the next floor is when... should I heal, though? I have super potions, so I can give Roy Cook one at the very least. Yay! Alright. But yeah, so the cove is going to be one of the most challenging ones if I wanted to make it one cell. Because one of them is an interior of a boat, and that's going to be the hardest thing to put in. Unless I make it that you're in the wall. Then I guess that might work. But then that it's not that it defeats the purpose, but that it would be weird. Yeah, it would be weird, because it's not like how my bottle ship kind of works, where my bottle ship does utilize like certain things, sure. But my bottle ship thing has like sure, it has 3 interiors as one, but they fit because they are supposed to be that correlated ones. The only thing that's wrong about it is the lighting, but hey, I think it looks good the way it is, so I'm not going to touch it anymore. I might put stuff in it, but that's it. I don't think I'm going to touch it anymore. But what's the other thing as well, though? Like, again, like one of the things has, like, it gives you, like, the way to, like, the captain's quarters of a boat. But the problem with that, in terms of this, is that the interior has it so that you can see to the outside, but the problem is that the exterior look of it is those windows are boarded up. So, I don't know how well that's going to work. So to me, it's like, how am I going to get it to work the way that I want it to if the game itself doesn't want me to get it to work that way? Yay, we're poisoned. Oh, perfect. Our accuracy went down. Great. Huh, that's weird. Okay, so... that's strange. So I'm taking a look at my uploads, and Pokemon Silver told me that it was going to take 3 hours for it to process. And then now it's telling me that it's done. It hasn't been 3 hours. If you want to know how long it's taken, literally like 2 minutes right before I started recording is literally... oh, now it's processing it again. It noticed that I figured out that I noticed about it, and it's like, hey, wait a minute, yeah, why is it checking? So we're going back to processing. Thanks. So yeah, so it's just processing now. That's fine. Again, these are for tomorrow, so like if this wants to take 3 hours, that's fine. It's when this says like 2 days, it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you taking 2 days? Yeah, just trying my best to get this done. Oh, man. There we go. I may want to switch for the next one. Then again, I can heal because this really isn't really that important of a battle. So I may just use a super potion. Yeah, because the poison and now Sonic Boom, which is fine. I just didn't want it to be annoying anymore. Alright, Entei. Entree. Deal with this. Yeah, one thing I gotta do is that I gotta give these two proper encounter levels and stuff. Or encounter things so that way I can actually use them. Because as I said, maybe like later on what I might do is that I will have it so either like we can like I can trade the Pokemon that I've used during these adventures. Like, I don't know, because I think it would be a cool idea if we did do that. There we go. Just gonna use potion. Potion. There we go. There we go. Any Rocky Grunts appear? There is. Okay. If you think you're going to be able to beat 2 legendary dogs, you're very ambitious then. Or you think very highly of your Zubat. Thundershock. And obviously, like, one thing that I always like to do is that I always like to, or not always like to, but like, every day I check to make sure, like, if there's anything that's actually, like, there's anything new on the Nexus for Oblivion, just to try and see if there's actually anything that's interesting as well. Or at the very least, like, just to find out if there's, like, anything that would be, like, huh, that could look really good in my mod if I actually go do it or not. Thundershock. Oops. Yeah, I can minimize my mod now. We don't need that thing loaded up anymore. But yeah, so my next goal for at least this week is to at least have each and every cell have at least one of each item that's not like loose books or loose spoons or something like that be AXM'd. So each and every static or activator block pretty much will be AXM'd, and then we'll slowly start moving everything towards that branch pretty much. Uh-oh, what does that do? Just runned into the dragon type. Okay. I find that very weird though. Into the ground type. It had to be the ground type, man. Scientist Rich. Okay, cool. Yay! Okay, so yeah, because that's everything I can think of though from my mod, is that I just wanted to make sure that like obviously each and every location is going to have something that's unique to them, and other ones are going to have things that I'm just going to be moved from like one to the other. So like the bottled ship is going to be practically losing all of its items, and they're being distributed into between the cove and the lair itself. So I think Armor Orb, the Adventurer's Armor, and I think the Backpack are going to be going to the cove now. Just don't know exactly where I'm going to put them. Again, I have to AXM those containers first before I do anything. So though I know that they are safe, and I know that nothing will interfere with them, and that their inventory will be cleared if they are filled with a random loot table, pretty much. Because we don't really need them to have a random loot table anymore. Then what's the other thing as well? Then the wizard robe thing that I got from Haunted House that I tried to piece together. How did I get poisoned again? That robe will be moved, as well as the Draminated Mage's Heart from the boat will be moved over towards the lair, because they fit better for there. And I'm trying to think of everything else too. I'm trying to learn Spark. Ooh. I think it does more damage than Thundershock.